careful, as Heidegger would say, fürsorgend, reaching out towards what lies beyond what we think we already know. Where the left hemisphere sees things in isolation, the right hemisphere sees processes that are relational. Indeed, its disposition towards the world helps us see that relations are, as I argue, prior to relata. It sees relations in which both parties are inevitably changed. It is alert to what I call betweenness, the importance of context, exemplified by the nature of music, in which the individual notes only become what they are by their being in relation to all the others. It sees that decontextualization and explicitness destroy the nature of whatever lies in a web of interconnectedness. It sees that our understanding has to be participatory, and that the soul and body are not opposed, but discernibly different aspects of one reality. It is better at holding together apparently conflicting positions, whereas according to the left hemisphere, nothing can be separate and connected, precisely measurable and intrinsically imprecise, immanent and transcendent at the same time. Indeed, the right hemisphere is less likely to ignore, simply not see, whatever does not fit the paradigm it already holds. Further, the right hemisphere's understanding of knowledge and belief is experiential, not a simple matter of information in the abstract or acquiescing in a dogma. It helps us to see that belief, I remind you that the root of the word is love, is a matter of dispositions, not propositions, and of unconcealing, not correctness. The word truth is cognate with trust. The right hemisphere understands metaphor, myth, narrative, drama, music, and poetry, all of which are commonly hard to understand when there is right hemisphere damage. The richness of these implicit paths to knowledge, which also include ritual, is intrinsic to any spiritual understanding. Finally, the right hemisphere is less willful than the left hemisphere, and therefore more open to relinquishing control. It can understand the value of what in Buddhism is called emptiness, and the part played by negation in creativity, the power of silence and stillness, of not knowing and not doing, of withdrawing in order to permit something truly other to manifest itself for the first time. It is the substrate of the mature self as opposed to the immature ego. It can understand that suffering can be generative, and it can understand the valor in vulnerability and the dark side to what we think is merely good. None of this makes sense to the reductive materialist, and this is another reason and another sense in which the left hemisphere leads us away from the truth of the divine.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, if down or below my bully boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when